Welcome to The Explainer. So today we're digging into a really huge shift that's happening in AI. You see, we're moving way past this idea of AI as just one single thing, and we're heading straight into an era of, well, radical specialization.
Okay, think about this for a second. When you hear those two letters, AI, what's the very first image that pops into your head? For most of us, right, it's probably a chatbot. Something like ChatGPT, where we type in a question and it spits out an answer. But here's the thing. That mental picture, it's already out of date. The truth is, the world of AI is splintering. It's branching out at this incredible speed, creating all these highly specialized tools for very, very specific jobs. It's just not one single thing anymore. And to see what I mean, let's start where the big money is flowing. We are talking about a full-on enterprise AI gold rush, where artificial intelligence is being built from the ground up to power the world's biggest, most complex businesses. $500 million. Let that sink in. That's how much funding was just raised by a single Canadian AI startup called Cohere. That number puts them right up there as a major rival to OpenAI. But as you're about to see, they're playing a completely different game. So what's their secret? Well, instead of chasing millions of regular consumers, Cohere is laser-focused on businesses. Their entire strategy is built around security and something called on-premises deployments. That just means their AI runs on a company's own private servers, not out there in the public cloud. And that focus on keeping data private, it has attracted some monster backers. We're talking NVIDIA, Salesforce, Oracle, and it's absolutely working. They're on track to double their annual revenue to $100 million by next year. Okay, so that's the massive corporate world. But this trend, this specialization, it's also happening on a much more personal level. AI is getting baked right into the tools we use every single day, from your workout at home to the spreadsheets you use at work. Just look at these two examples. On one side, you've got Peloton, which is about to roll out an AI platform that's basically a personalized coach, fine-tuning your workout while you're doing it. And on the other side, you have this MIT spinoff called Shortcut. Get this, it uses AI to automate these mind-bendingly complex tasks in Excel and Google Sheets, all from a simple text prompt. They're claiming it can solve problems 10 times faster than a human expert with 90 to 95% accuracy. Wild. All right, so we've gone from big business to personal tech. And now we're going to pivot to another huge and frankly notoriously difficult sector to crack, the government. This is the amazing story of Uncle Sam's $1 chatbot. $1. That's it. Now, just compare that to the $500 million number we just saw a minute ago. How in the world could a deal for cutting-edge AI cost less than a candy bar? So yeah, that $1 price tag, it is an unbelievably clever strategic move. The AI company Anthropic is offering its special Claude for government model to all 3 branches of the U.S. government for just $1 per agency for a whole year. And the reason is simple. Their model meets the absolute highest federal security standards. So this isn't about making a profit today, it's a land grab. It's a way to become the trusted, secure, go-to AI partner for the entire U.S. government tomorrow. But with all this incredible hype and crazy fast expansion, it is absolutely essential that we take a step back for a dose of sobering reality. Let's talk about the very real and very complicated limits of AI, especially in a field where the stakes are literally life and death, medicine. You've probably heard bold predictions just like this one, right? Some of the biggest names in Silicon Valley have said things like AI could someday cure all diseases or wipe out most cancers. And I mean, it's an incredibly inspiring vision. But the reality, at least right now, is so much more nuanced. AI is an unbelievable tool in the fight against cancer. I mean, it's fantastic at finding hidden tumors, predicting risks, and just accelerating research. But it is not a cure. Humans are still absolutely essential for understanding a patient's unique genetics, for the complex judgment calls made by a whole team of doctors, and for making those specific care decisions for a real person. Cancer isn't just one disease, and AI can't yet model that infinite human complexity.
So when we pull all of these different threads together, a really clear picture starts to form. AI isn't one single giant wave coming at us anymore. It's more like a splintering tide with all these powerful currents flowing into very specific, specialized channels. We've seen this specialization in the enterprise world, right? With those huge investments in secure models like Cohere. We've seen it pop up in our personal lives, with AI getting built right into our daily tools. And we've seen it in government, with these clever, strategic moves to get inside highly secure sectors. Each one is a totally distinct, purpose-built version of AI. And look, this diversification is only going to speed up. We're moving from a world of general AI to a world with an AI for pretty much everything. And that really leaves us with one final question to think about. As these tools keep getting more and more specialized for every task you can imagine, which part of your world, your job, your health, your hobbies, which part will they reshape next?